Eight runners are lined up at the mile-and-a-half start. They're off. Very level break to the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby of 2024. And sent on is Euphoric, followed by stable companions. Grosvenor Square and the Euphrates. And Los Angeles on the inside at the end of a furlong is followed by Ambiente Friendly. And then comes Matsuri. Sunway is one behind. Keeper's Heart. Racing the end of the opening quarter of a mile, and the leader is Euphoric and Declan McDonough, followed by Grosvenor Square and Wayne Lorden. Couple of lengths to Euphrates, and Dylan Brown McMonigal in third, and fourth is Los Angeles and Ryan Moore, who's being followed by Ambiente Friendly and Reb Havlin, with the back three, Matsuri, James Doyle, Sunway, Oisin Murphy, and trading the field as one of the outsiders, Keeper's Heart and Colin Keane. Coming up to the final mile, little changes from first to last is Euphoric, who retains the lead of less than 2 lengths. Over Grosvenor Square, on the outside is the Euphrates, almost joined for third by Los Angeles. 1 to 4 for Aidan O'Brien, continuing on towards the final 7 furlongs. And then Ambiente Friendly and Matsuri next, followed by the nose bandit Sunway, and the back marker is Keeper's Heart. It's Euphoric heading for the halfway stage, leading by less than 2 lengths to Grosvenor Square. Just third on the outside is the Euphrates from Los Angeles. Another single change up front. Then Ambiente Friendly and Matsuri racing together with the final couple, 5 furlongs to go. Sunway and Keeper's Heart. 5-6 lengths covering the entire field, coming down for the home straight in the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby. And in the lead is Euphoric, but not so far in front of Grosvenor Square. Los Angeles is edging closer on the inside. Dropping ground is the Euphrates, followed round the home turn by Matsuri and Ambiente Friendly, racing onto the heels of the leaders as they straighten that up. 2.5 furlongs to go. And it's Los Angeles with coming through. One from the rail, Ambiente Friendly. It's a rematch of Epsom, followed by Keeper's Heart from last, who's staying on. Being followed then by Matsuri, and down the outside is Sunway. They've a furlong and a half to go. Nothing between Los Angeles and Ryan Moore. Ambiente Friendly, Rab Havlin on the outside, trying desperately hard inside the last 200 yards. It's Los Angeles finding plenty for pressure from Ambiente Friendly. Sunway's running on. Los Angeles goes to better in the Irish Derby for Ryan Moore and Aidan O'Brien as they've won it back-to-back. Sunway, big run on the outside of Ambiente Friendly, Matsuri.
Aidan O'Brien joins me now after saddling his 16th Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby winner. Some record, well done.
Yeah, no, thanks, Kevin. So it's all credit to everybody, the whole team. Michael rode this horse out last year. Curragh rode him through the winter. Alan rides him every day now. Wayne rides him in his work. Andrew, Edmund, Sumi led him up. But there's so many people involved with him. There's Sarah, Shane, Eamon, John, Jack. There's so many people, Rory, Kieran. There's so many people I'm not forgetting. Pat takes all those horses to the races every day. People on the gallops, people in the office, Chris, Jennifer. There's people I don't mention and I don't have time to mention, but they're all involved, like so involved to make these days happen, and they're so special. But that's the reason it happens, Kevin. Listen, obviously the boss
You're a fair big part of it yourself.
No, listen, I'm only a small part of it, believe me, but they all make it happen. They all work together, and all work for the one aim, and like, so we're so grateful to be working with those type of people, really, with everyone. And listen, a lot of hard work goes into him before he's covered, and he's by Camelot. You know what I mean, Kevin? There's so many strands, people that reared him. The people who work on the farm, the gallops, the people who produce the hay, the straw. There's so many people all through Coolmore and Ballydoyle I can't mention. And obviously it's John and Sue and Michael and Dorian and Gay and Derek, you know, and George and Emily, you know. So they're the people that at the end of the day, without them it wouldn't happen. But then everyone rose in and is so delighted to be the part that we are. So very special. This is a very special track. It's a very special race. It's a 1.5 miles, which is perfect. So that if the Epsom Derby winner goes somewhere else, everyone else comes here, and everyone gets a shot at winning the big one then, you know. So we're very lucky to have this place and this track, and at this time of the year, you know. So very, very special day, really.
And I was just saying to you there just before we started this interview, it's a long time since I've seen a roar from the stands when these horses hit the furlong pole, as I saw here today for the Derby. It was great to see massive crowd here today.
Yeah, it was unbelievable, Kevin. And like you said, all the farm horses lined up into the straight. The pace was strong. They all followed the pace together. The race opened up because they fell away then, and all had a shot up the straight. And everyone knows this is the fairest track in the world. It's very little undulating. The ground is beautiful. They do an incredible job here, and everything gets a shot here. And you it doesn't lie, this track, ever, and especially if the pace is strong. And Ryan said the pace was strong. Ryan gave him an incredible ride. He was very cool on him. He said they went hard, and he just said he ended up getting there a little bit earlier than he wanted, so he was delighted that he got company when he got it. But listen, he was very impressed with him, and I think Ryan was a bit surprised the class that he showed. We thought coming here that he was obviously a horse going to get a mile and a half, turn into a ledger horse, but listening to Ryan, he's classy, very classy horse too, so that's great. It leaves a lot of options to him. He's very big, so he definitely will get better from 3 to 4 if the lads decide to do that, so no, it's a great day, really.
And obviously, Aidan, just speaking to the last couple of days, their interview and all, and we spoke about the Derby. I knew by you had 3.5 lengths to make up, but you sounded you were confident that you turned the Epsom run around.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Reading between the lines.
Yeah, no, we were hoping, Kevin. Obviously, I met James on the track and I told him exactly what was going to happen, that the horses were going to go, and I met Roger, the same thing. So, everyone, we wanted everyone to have a shot. We had the horses that were going to go forward. It wasn't going to be a mess.
Everyone did have a shot.
Yeah, they did, and it wasn't going to be a mess. And we wanted the best horse to win on the day, and everyone to get a clear shot and be happy about what happened, So, no, listen, you always hope. Obviously, he only had the one run before he went to Epsom. We felt to come back here, you had to have another run. So it suited for him to go to Epsom, and obviously it suited for him to go forward as well when City of Troy was in the race as well, and the other horse made the run. And so all the things suited. Then when you went back and looked, we had 3 lengths defined on James's horse, and you'd wonder maybe if we didn't make as much use of him at the Curragh as we did in Epsom and give him a little chance, maybe he could make up the thing, but you weren't sure until we did it, and that's what Ryan did. The lads went a good pace in front of him. He gave him a chance, and to see what he could do, and it looks like that suited well, because when he got to the front again today, he did wait, and he got to the front probably earlier in Epsom because that's the way Wayne rode him and that's the way we were riding him, so Ryan said today he maybe got a bit earlier, and he was happy that the lads had come to him earlier to give him a chance to organise.
Started pricking his 2 ears.
He did, yeah, and he said he was cutting down and he was late. He's only a baby, really, so he was very idle when he got there. So, but listen, it's all part of growing up. Yeah.
Looking at him as a physical, that's only his 5th run of his career. He's only beaten once. That was the Epsom Derby. But it looks like he's going to keep on improving. He's such a big horse, isn't he?
Oh, he's massive, Kevin. He's a big, powerful horse now. He's unusually big for a flat horse, a flat middle distance horse, So, but he's big and he's strong, but he's quality. He's a lovely head on him, and he's a great hind leg on him. But there's an edge to him as well, so he has loads of personality. But usually those good horses have a personality, and he has he has that little kink that Camelots have. But that's what makes them classy. They're able to quicken the ones that are a little bit kinky like that, So he's something to look forward to, really.
And options-wise, what are you thinking yourself?
I don't know. It depends on what the lads want to do. Obviously, do you give him a little bit of time now and bring him back in the autumn? Do you look at him as having an arc trial? Do you look at him as being a ledger horse? But if he went to a ledger, he'd be a very classy ledger horse, So obviously, it's going to depend on what happens to City of Troy and what way the lads are going to split them all up. Obviously, City of Troy, the plan is to go next weekend with him and then see where he goes after that. The plan with Augustus Rodan is to go to the King George and see what happens to him. So listen, I think the pressure's off of him now. He's won his Group 1. As a 3-year-old, and listen, his last run was very good. So he's exciting horse, Kevin, really.
And with the size of him, I know it's early days, but there has to be a big chance we're going to see this horse in training next season.
Oh, I'd say so. Looking at him, he's so big. He has to be better at 4. He's big, but he's broad as well. He's big and powerful. He's not a big, weak, narrow horse. He's a big back on him. But listen, he's a hardy customer now. He's not for kids, you know what I mean. So which that's what makes him good too. He's not a softy or a wimp,
Yeah, indeed. And quick word about City of Troy. How has he come out of Epsom?
Yeah, no, everyone is happy with him. Andrew's very happy with him. Andrew's in charge of him with Edmund, and Davy looks after him. Rachel rides him out and rides him in his work, and all very happy. So listen, the plan is that's what we're doing. Everything has went well since Epsom, and we think he has grown up a bit. We thought he would, and we think he has learnt a lot in Epsom. Like, obviously he was never dropped in before over that kind of a distance on that kind of a track, so it would have been very foreign to him, you know. So Ryan said he rode very green in Epsom, but I know the last day he worked now, Rachel said he'd grown up a lot and learnt a lot. So and I know Andrew's very happy, and all the team around him as well. So there's such a big team of people that help him day in, day out, you know. So everyone seems very happy at the moment, Kevin.
Great stuff, Aidan. Many congratulations. Your 16th Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby, and well done. It's been a great weekend, full stop. Well done.
Appreciate it, Kevin. Thanks very much. Thanks.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.